Oh man, we fixing to have some good stuff out here. We fixing to do some Cajun cheesesteaks. And you talk about good. I ain't saying Philly steaks. I ain't getting in that argument with nobody. This is Cajun cheesesteaks. Y'all watch this. It's gonna be super good. All right, y'all, we can get started. Fixing to cut up some vegetables here. Cut it right down the middle. Take out the insides, get all them seeds and stuff out. Then we're gonna cut this real thin pieces, real thin, real thin. Gotta have a sharp knife. Cut it real thin. This is how we made money when I was a kid, picking peppers. Well, Ponchatoula, Louisiana is where I'm from, and they're well known for growing peppers and strawberries. Supposed to be the strawberry capital of the world, but during the off season we would get these bell peppers. And what made us so big with the bell peppers and the strawberries, when the Great Fire hit in Chicago, it burnt to the ground Chicago. Well, they just got the train tracks online from Louisiana, from New Orleans to Chicago. And what happened, they was able to bring wood. Our cypress trees, they cut them up and brought them to Chicago to rebuild, okay? Now while they was doing that, back then they just started with refrigerated cars. So they would bring the ice from up north, come down here, bring us ice, and then they would haul the peppers and strawberries back on the refrigerated cars. And it was just, you know, that's the way they did things back then. And that's why Ponchatoula got well known for strawberries and peppers. Actually, Ponchatoula is the Indian name. It means hanging hair for the Spanish moss. All right. I got my Blackstone over here preheated. Now we're fixing to turn it up on high. We want high as you can get it. Then we're gonna get a little slippery stuff and throw on. The trick to this is high heat. You want the beef fat melting in there. Just take the time, make sure your griddle's hot. It needs to be a good hot. If not, your meat's gonna look kind of gray looking. Now watch this, y'all. Woo-wee. Listen, that's what you want to hear. A lot of times people have their cheesesteaks cut a lot thinner, but I like mine with a little bit of meat on it. Where's my seasoning at, y'all? Got to put this Blackstone stuff on it. This is crazy Cajun seasoning. It is super good, y'all. And that's where we're gonna try to put a lot of this on here. All right, man, now it's time to flip it. Watch this, y'all. Ooh, is that looking good or what? This is gonna be crispy, delicious. Ooh, get down there where you belong. Let me see if I can start cutting this up a little bit. This one's been down there. Look, we're just gonna tear it in pieces like this, y'all. See this? See how I'm doing that? This is what you wanna do. The smaller you cut it, the better it's gonna be, because the cheese could get in here. Melt down, all the seasoning gets all through it. Y'all, this is why you want to use ribeye. See the fat, the marbling, all that good stuff. Yeah, before I get through chopping up, we need to dump these vegetables, get them cooking over here. Okay, I got my peppers and my onions right here. I done throw down a little oil. I might throw down a little more oil on here. What y'all think? Okay, but I ain't through with this. So what I do once I get this in here, watch this. Let that be cooking. Then we're gonna drag this over here in that beef fat in just a minute, and that's when the real magic's gonna take place with the vegetables. Let them cook down a little bit. All right, y'all. We about got this done here. All right, y'all, we're gonna mix this up a little bit. Put it to this side. We're gonna turn off this burner. And y'all know what we're gonna do next? Y'all watch this. Shrimp in the beef fat. What I like to do is put a little more seasoning on this. But believe it or not, they got a lot of seasoning on this table right here. Lots of seasoning. So you get your little water, watch this. That's all good stuff, y'all. Oh, that's the good stuff. We're gonna cook these shrimp down a little bit. Stay in that good juice. Shrimp don't take long at all to cook. Now we're gonna incorporate some of these vegetables over this way. Break them down a little bit. Okay. Let me move them over a little bit. That's a good thing about the Blackstone. You got so much area. Look at all this area. See, that's all good stuff. You want that in there. You want that in your onions, onions. All right, y'all. I got one big piece of bread here, but it's gonna be too much. We're gonna have to cut this in half. That looks like half. And let me show y'all what we're gonna do with this. We're gonna open it up a little bit. Same with this one. It's almost time for the cheese. All right, now it's time for the big magic. Y'all watch this. We're gonna mix everything together. Oh my goodness, look at that steak, the onions, the shrimp, all the good seasoning. I bet they don't do this in Philly. This is really good on the shrimp. The last thing I like to do is add this Worcestershire sauce. Ooh, got the good stuff. Now you don't want to overdo this. You can get in trouble with this if you go too much. All right, y'all, look at that. Lord, I wanted to stick that on the plate and eat it. Okay, now we got it all right here. Now watch what we're gonna do. You get on that side, you get on this side. Watch here. Now is when you shoot the cheese to it. You can use any kind of cheese you want, basically. This is provolone, but the more cheese, the better it is. Now, see, once you melt it down on the top, turn it over on each other. Because you want that cheese all melted together. Oh, yeah, that's the way to do this. Mix all the cheese in there. Let me show y'all what we're going to do here. Okay, what you doing now, Bruce? Watch this. Watch this. Good. Now, we're going to get the bread. And y'all watch how we do this. We're going to open it up and lay it on top like this. Slide this under here just like this. Got to do it fast. Close it up. Look at that. I guarantee you, when you get through eating this, you will not be hungry. I'm telling y'all one thing. I ain't never been to Philly, so I'm pretty sure this ain't what they call a Philly cheesesteak. So that's why we're gonna call this a Cajun cheesesteak, and we just do it our way. And don't be scared to do it your way. Get your Blackstone. Do it your way. Do what you want. Put the seasoning you want on it. Make sure you cook it on a Blackstone though. I just got about everything. I got some cheesesteak. I got some shrimp. You could add whatever you want to it. It's endless. But if I done it again, I think I would add some, I don't know. I just don't know what I'd add. I know I'd add some more stuff. Maybe a few mushrooms wouldn't hurt.
Tonight's your